remember. We just woke up the giant, and the giant agreed to meet us. So we're going to meet up with the giant, and we'll see what's going to happen there. So we need to leave, obviously, this area. He does look like he does look like a giant. He does look pretty giant.
Whoa, you are big. You're just about the biggest person I've ever met.
Quamon be a freak. No one be liking him.
I didn't mean it that way. I just meant... April, you know just what to say, don't you? I'm sorry. I like tall guys. Really, I do.
You be the only one then, because no one else want anything to do with Quamon.
Oh, he's coming down.
How did you come to be on this island?
That be a long story. Do you want Quamon to be telling you?
Yes. Sure, I have time.
Sure, I have time. Tell me the story.
Many long moons ago, Quamon be happy. He be working at the circuit in Coruscant, where he be big attraction.
What did you do?
Quamon be the world's strongest man. He be popular. People come to see him from all the Northlands. Some even from east of the Bay of Fire. But then there be an accident, and the circuit tell Quamon to leave, that he be dangerous, and that no one be paying to see him anymore.
What kind of accident?
Quamon's most popular feat be the breaking of large rocks with his fist. Everyone would applaud when the rock be breaking. Then one day, the Caliph be at the circa to see the performers. He be saying, Quamon, I hear of him breaking a large rock with his fist. This I want to see. But my performance be over that day, and there be no rock to break. So the circa ringmaster Oberon, he be saying, let's get a rock in here, any big rock at all. So they bring in this rock that Quamon never be crushing before. Quamon not be sure if it is a good idea, because rock can be dangerous when it breaks. But Oberon be saying, this you must do. The Caliph wants to see we do not disappoint the Caliph of Coruscant, or we lose our heads. So Quamon break the rock, and when it breaks,
What happened?
there be large pieces of rock flying everywhere, and one piece be hitting the Caliph and one his son. The Caliph be not seriously hurt, but his son be unconscious and bleeding from the head. They say to Quamon, run, get away from the circa in Coruscant, or the Caliph will have his head. So Quamon run, and he get passage on ship leaving that night. When the ship passed this island, Quamon be jumping into sea and swimming ashore. And now he be here.
Whew. Well, that took a slightly different turn than I expected. At least the they gave him a chance to leave, I suppose. Hey, T. Smith, how's it going? I thought his employer was going to throw him under the bus, but not really. I am doing well. I was sick yesterday, but I am okay today.
What happened between you and the Orlawal?
Okay, here's the answer to that.
Quamon be so clumsy, so dangerous. He should not be among people. He be only hurting them. The Orlawal be kind, letting Quamon live and fish in their village. But then Quamon be stepping over young Orlawal, almost breaking his shell. The Orlawal tell Quamon to leave village, to not come back because he may kill an Orlawal. They tell him to go as far away as possible.
Sounds like you're trying to get me to add some new commands. I don't have either of those set up. I could set them up, but I don't have them set up yet.
Quamon be sad because he liked the Orlawal, and because Quamon be having the best fishing place in all of Elias. He lose his friends and his food.
What do you eat now?
Quamon fish in these wells here, but the fish that live down there be small and not very tasty.
Aww.
Would you like to move back to the Orlawal village?
Oh yes, Quamon be wishing that more than anything in the world.
I saw an Orlawal down by the beach, just outside the village. It seemed to be in pain, but I didn't know what to do. Perhaps if you come along, you can help him out and get back in favor with the Orlawal people.
Yes, perhaps Quamon can help, even if the Orlawal do not want him back.
Okay,
Here it
okay.
is, the, Orlawal. Can you help it?
Perhaps Quamon can help. Poor Orlawal. He'd be crying for help. Quamon see what be wrong. The Orlawal not shed its shell when time come, and now it be stuck in the shell.
Why didn't the other Orlawal come to its assistance?
Their claws be no good for this work. They be helpless. But Quamon help. Quamon be good with his hands. Quamon be happy. Quamon accept your graceful thanks, sir. Thank you. You be making Quamon very happy. Quamon accept your offer and be grateful to the Orlawal people. Thank you very much.
Wait,
What? What did he say? Why did you thank him?
Orlawal be inviting Quamon to stay on the cliff above the village, where he can fish again. Quamon be very, very happy.
all
now.
right.
You understand what it's saying?
Orlawal language be easy to understand. It be just click and clack and clock.
I'm so happy for you, Quamon. Go on. Don't let me hold you back.
Well, that was easy. That was easier than I expected. All right. So now he's up there, I guess. All right. That was easy. Now, what did that accomplish? Is my
It's
question.
the Orlawal village.
Yes, it is. That was easier than I expected. Thanks for the lurk, Tango Cash. I appreciate it. Okay, what do I do now? Now that I've got that done, now that I've solved the puzzle of the sound things, what do I do now? Oh yeah, I can run. I almost forgot I could run. Beach, blade, volcano, large tree. What do I do now? Wait, I can go up here, can't I? I can go up on the cliff. I want to go up on the cliff. I want to talk to the giant again. I've been up on the cliff, so I know I can go up on the cliff. How do I get up there? Oh, there we go. Click on the cliff. Not above the cliff, on the cliff. So he should be up there now, right? Yeah, there he is. And he's fishing. Okay. Let's talk to him some more. We haven't talked to him enough.
Hey, Quammen, how's the fish biting?
With its teeth, but not today.
Why's that?
Quamon be not certain. The fish always bite before, but then Quamon be having lure. Now no lure, just bait.
So he needs a lure.
What do you need to make a lure?
Quamon can make lure with just anything, as long as it be colorful and not get heavy in water.
You're a real DIY guy, don't you know?
Always be something wrong with Quamon.
That was actually a compliment.
Oh.
So he needs something colorful to make a lure. All right, so we have a quest. Find something colorful.
Are you happy now, Quammen?
Quamon be happy. He be wanting fish to bite. But if they do not, Quamon still be happy.
That explains what this was from Quammen, probably. Can I borrow your fishing
Can I borrow
rod?
your fishing rod?
Quamon must catch fish first, so he can eat. After Quamon catch fish, April can borrow fishing rod.
Okay, so there we go. I need to make him a lure with something colorful, or I need to give him something colorful so he can make a lure. And then, once he catches a fish, I can borrow his fishing rod for unknown reasons.
Happy fishing.
Thank you.
Okay. What do I have anything in my inventory? Oh, the candy wrapper? Candy wrapper, maybe? Let's try a candy wrapper. It seems colorful enough.
Could this wrapper work as a lure?
Yes. Yes, with some work. It'd be perfect for a lure. Now Quamon can make one, and hopefully catch many fish.
Okay.
Hello, Quammen.
Hello, April.
Happy fishing.
Thank you.
Okay, maybe I have to leave and come back to see how the lure thing works. Okay, we're leave and come back. Talk to him again.
Hello, Quammen.
Hello, April.
Happy fishing.
Nope.
Thank you.
Well, do I just have to wait? Maybe this is triggered by another event or something. What else can I do? Well, let's go over to the let's go over to the oh yeah, my rope. That's right. I forgot about my rope. My rope was over here, wasn't it?
It's a tiny tree.
Let's take my rope back. There we go. Rope's back. Alright, let's go back to the tree people who actually wanted me to make Quammen shut up and see what they have to say. Alright, they're probably happy about it.
How come you're not working on your lunar cannon now?
Because of that infernal noise is why.
But Quammen has moved back to the Orlowal village. He's not going to disturb you again, trust me.
Really? How the heck did that happen? Nah, I don't care. The important thing is we can work again. Thanks, lady.
Oh, and they're on the move. I had to tell them that he was gone. Okay. Alright. Let's save. Oh, I can't save. We're waiting. We have to wait for the animation to finish. This is a long animation. I guess I could hit escape, but I'm not going to. Come on. You guys are slow. You guys are slow-moving tree things. Alright, there we go. Well, let's go over there and check out the tree. Let's see what they're doing. Oh, there they are.
How's it going?
Almost there. Oh, one tiny little problem, though.
Of course.
And that is?
We don't have a bowstring for our,
propulsion drive mechanism, Wick.
what he said, yeah, we need a bowstring. Something strong and flexible and sinewy.
Sounds like
what?
a robe.
I don't know, lady. I'm no engineer. I'm just a supervisor.
String made from animal guts would be perfect.
Yeah, but look at us. Do we look like the kind of stickmen who'd make good hunters? Do you see me going after a gate beast carrying what, a cone? A dry leaf sharpened to a razor edge?
So rope won't... I assume a rope won't work. Like... No, a rope won't work. Okay. Probably maybe some fish. Some fish guts. Maybe we could catch some fish in that well that the, or try catching something in the well where the, giant was fishing. Let's go back to the giant and see if anything new has happened there, or if I need to do something else. I think that may have been one thing that needed to trigger him being done with fishing. Just talking to the tree people. Because now I need something. I need a bowstring made from animal guts. Okay, here we go. This looks good.
Looks like Quammen just had himself a solid lunch. That was quick. There are only bones left of his catch.
Can I take the bones? Oh, come on. Let me click on it. I can. Why is this working?
Yoink!
There we go.
Fish bones.
Alright, now let's talk to Quammen.
Did my lure work okay?
It be working very good. Quammen catch a large, tasty fish very quickly. April be wanting a taste?
No. No offense. I'm just not too fond of seafood.
This not be seafood. It be human food.
Hey, Ivalon, how's it going?
What's Quammen gonna be doing now?
Quammen be sitting here until the sun sets. Then he be going to sleep.
And tomorrow?
Quammen be deciding that when he wakes up in the morning.
Man, you got relaxing down to a fine art.
Quammen not be knowing anything about fine art. He be a Philistine.
I'll see you later, Quammen.
So will I.
Wait, I want his fishing pole. How do I get his fishing pole? Oh, here's his fishing pole. He said I could have it when,
I don't figure I'll be needing the rod anytime soon, but I'll borrow the line.
I borrowed the line?
It's Quammen's fishing rod. It's Quammen's fishing rod.
I stole his line!
Yoink!
That was not cool.
Quammen's fishing rod.
That doesn't seem cool to me. That seems rude.
It's a long, strong, and flexible fishing line. I borrowed it from Quammen's fishing rod.
Oh, man. It was even in quotes. I borrowed it. Ugh, that's mean. That's so mean. I guess if he can get another one, so be it, but man, April, you're just not a good person. I mean, he kind of expects you to return his pole, I think. I think he agreed to loan it to you. He didn't agree for you to take the line. I'm going to try to see if I can use a line on them. I don't think this will work, but you never know. Oh, it will.
I'd better show it to Wick first, or he'll freak out. After all, he's the, Can you use this as bowstring for your, lunar cannon?
Let me see that. Oh yeah, that gonna work good.
And now the borrowing.
All right, listen up. I got us what we need. And now we finish this damn cannon. Go to work, people. Give us a few minutes, lady, and we'll be all done.
And now the borrowing, like, charade is over with. It's now been repurposed and is no longer borrowed. It's now stolen.
It worked.
Of course it worked, you wood-brained fool. I built it.
Okay. So now we have a working cannon.
According to Wick, it's a lunar cannon. Apparently, it's powerful enough to send a stick man to the moon. Oh, sure, in a Jules Verne novel, perhaps.
Yup, the cannon is done. I feel like sleeping for a year or two.
Are they gonna use it?
Are you done?
Yes, ma'am. The lunar cannon is now ready to be tested.
Well,
Well, what?
are you gonna do it?
Do what?
Test it.
Test the cannon.
Me? And get myself killed? I think not. But go ahead, be my guest.
I don't think I'll fit in there.
That ain't my problem.
Can I test the cannon?
Be my guest.
Alright, so now I need maybe something to launch. Do I have anything to launch in the cannon? Rope?
Without a hook, there's not much point in shooting the rope across. It's not gonna tie itself to the tree.
Oh, okay. Alright, I can launch the thing with a hook. Ah, okay. That's good information to have. Okay. Now we need a hook.
The remains of Quammen's catch, and a very convenient shape it is, if I may say so. Like a hook.
Wow. Amazing. Amazing, so we can use the hook on the rope. Make a grappling hook-like thing. Use the rope on the cannon.
I'll just place the hook along the bowstring, like so, and let the rope trail behind it. Okay, we're ready to fire.
Do it.
Can I test the cannon?
Be my guest.
Okay, how do we shoot the cannon? Oh, there's the lever. Okay. All right.
Woohoo!
That is progress. All right. Save. There's a creature on the other side of the way
There's a
here.
slight updraft here. The wind is channeled through that chasm down there and blown out and up here.
Can I talk to the creature?
Can you help me across?
You are human, and we don't allow human strangers into our village. If you wish to trade, let us know where your ship is anchored, and we will send traders to you with our merchandise.
I don't have a ship, and I didn't come here to trade. I came to talk to your leaders.
I'm sorry, but we don't allow strangers into our village.
What's up this road?
Their
The Elation
village?
village of Tamar.
Where's the Elation village of Tamar?
Up this road and into the volcano.
That was an interesting. What's up this road? This village. Where's this village? It's up this road. That was my dialogue right there.
Isn't it dangerous to live inside a volcano?
This volcano has not erupted for thousands of years, and the gods protect us. We are safe here.
Is there another way to get into the volcano?
No, this pass is the only way.
I think I need my fly spell.
I'm sure there's a secret cave somewhere that leads into the volcano.
No, there isn't.
There's always a secret cave.
Not here.
Not here.
Are you absolutely sure there's no secret cave?
Human, you talk too much, even for an elation.
Actually, I am a trader.
Where is your ship anchored?
In, Coconut Grove?
There is no coconut grove on Elias.
So, I'm not a trader, but I am a friend of the Elation people.
We don't know you. There is no friendship between strangers, human.
Don't your people have a prophecy about a stranger who comes without a ship, or something like that?
I don't know of any prophecies, human.
Take me to your leader.
What kind of prophecies do you know about?
We don't tell our stories to strangers.
Man,
Thank
they
you.
don't like strangers. I think
Yes,
I need.
but you must leave now.
I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving. I am not
Dust
leaving.
and dry leaves caught in a strong updraft.
I'm not leaving. I'm using my fly spell, and then maybe you'll respect me for my ability to fly using magic powers. That's my current thought. Wind potion. Invisibility. Light as feather. That's what I want to use. Light as feather on myself.
Oh,
Yeah.
God, I think I'm gonna throw up. That was so not appetizing. Weirdest thing, though, I do feel lighter. Like I lost 90 pounds. I can't even imagine what people would pay for this stuff back home. Whoa, I'm fly! Not. I guess I still weigh too much to be carried on that slight updraft.
Ah, nice. They faked me out. That was nice.
Whoa, I'm fly! Not. I guess I still weigh too much to be carried on that slight updraft.
Maybe I have to combine 2 potions. Because I have some other ones. So maybe a wind? Maybe a wind potion as well? Let's try a wind potion too.
I'll save it for when I really need it.
No? Wind potion in the updraft? Make it stronger?
That's the last of it, unfortunately. Ah!
Human, you flew across the chasm. You don't have wings, but still, you fly like the elation.
Believe me, I'm as shocked as you are.
Are you the Windbringer?
Ah! So you do have a prophecy, you liar! You lying liar. You're such a liar. He's such a liar. He knew of such prophecies.
What's the Windbringer?
It's a prophecy amongst my people.
Of course, there's no escaping the prophecies.
It's said that someone not of the elation shall come among us to float on the wind like an elation, to learn our stories, to bring the wind back.
Nah, I guess he wasn't a
to
liar.
bring us into a new and happier age.
Is that all? You know, I'm starting to forget how simple my life used to be. Family, friends, grades, boys. No prophecies. Nobody looking to me for salvation.
I don't understand, Windbringer. You should speak with our teller up in the city. She'll be wanting to see you, I'm sure. We've waited for the Windbringer for a very long time.
The teller? Thanks.
No, Windbringer, thank you.
I knew it. He'd respect me because of my ability to fly. I was not wrong about that. Let's talk
Thanks
to
for
him
your
again.
help.
You should go see the teller. She'll want to speak with you.
Alright. Save. Alright. Let's go. Into the volcano. Into the volcano we go. Who's this?
Hello.
Good day, stranger. What would you hear among the elation?
I need to speak with the teller.
The teller? Go down into the city and you will see the castle. The teller, she keeps to the tower. She's old and her eyes don't take well to the sun.
Okay. To the castle. Wait, didn't he say go down into the city? This is up. Okay. It's an elation child.
Hi there. What you doing?
Playing?
Yeah, what are you playing?
Nothing. My daddy's in the castle watch. He's allowed to sharpen his claws.
Really? My daddy owns a farm.
Yeah? Do you have animals there?
Sure. He has some cows and some horses and...
What's cows and horses?
Well, cows are big, brown, fat animals with 4 legs and white spots. And they go moo a lot.
And horses?
Horses are fun to be around. They run really fast and they can jump over tall fences and they look beautiful and graceful. But the best thing about horses is that you can ride them.
I can run fast too. But I can't fly yet. My wings aren't fully formed. When I grow up, I'll fly far away and see everything. I'll go see our horses.
That would be nice. My name's April. What's yours?
Saina, will you be my friend, April?
Of course, Saina, as long as you promise to be my friend.
I promise.
Do you know where the teller lives?
Over there in the castle tower.
Here?
My daddy's watching the entrance so that only nice people can get in.
Do you think he'll let me in?
I don't know if you're nice, but you have to ask my daddy.
Where are the other children in your village?
Oh, that right there.
They're in school now.
And why aren't you in school?
Because I'm ahead of everyone else. I'm really smart, you know. I'm the only youngling to have learned the first tale this soon. So some days, I get to do what I want. It's a little boring, though. I wish I was in school. At least there I could sing and play and jump around with all the other children.
Why don't you go to school anyway?
Because they say I would just distract the other children who are still learning their first tales. It's not fair. I mean, I get to play by myself and everything, but that's not fun all day. And my mommy's working on her pottery at home, and she doesn't want me disturbing her because she might make a mistake. But the day after tomorrow, I get to go back to school because then we're going to learn some more flying lessons. They're always a lot of fun, and I'm getting pretty good at that too.
I bet. I wish I had wings like you do.
Yes, they're very good to have when you fly.
Have fun, Saina.
That's legit.
Are you leaving?
Yes, I'm sorry, but there are some things I have to do.
Grown-ups are always too busy.
Wings are good to have when you fly. I can't argue with that.
It's a nest. They don't all seem to live in nests, though. There are quite a few inhabited buildings in this village.
Alright, let's talk to Castle Watch. Let's double click and talk to the Castle Watch so we don't have to walk.
Halt! Who would visit the teller?
I'm the Windbringer.
The Windbringer? You are not the Windbringer. Are you?
How else would I have been able to get up here? I am the Windbringer.
If so, you must prove that you are of the elation. There are 4 tales from the 4 corners of the world that you must know by heart. They are the tale of winds, the tale of stars, the tale of sea, and the tale of homecoming.
Oh my gosh.
I will ask you one question from each tale, and you must answer each correctly, or you cannot be the Windbringer. Are you ready?
No, I am not ready.
No, give me some time to prepare.
Then return when you are ready, and I will test your knowledge of the 4 tales.
Who? Alright. Well, she knows the first tale. So we'll ask the child. We'll ask the child about the first tale. I'm back. Tell me about the first tale.
Hi, Saina.
Hi, April.
So knowing them by heart and then being asked a question about each one doesn't mean I know them by heart. That just means I can answer questions about their contents.
Do you know one of the 4 tales of winds, stars, sea, and homecoming?
She said she...
Yes, my mommy taught me the tale of the stars. It's a really pretty story. Do you want me to tell it?
Yes, please
Saina,
tell me.
I would like that very much.
Okay. This is my tale, the tale of stars, and I tell it to you in my own words, as it was told to me by my teacher in her words. In the small village of Jinjay near the rumbling hills of Onion, there lived a girl called Mona. She was a curious girl, and she would always get in the way of grown elation. Go play somewhere else, they would say to Mona, but she didn't want to play with the other children. She wanted to be where the grown-ups were, to see what they were doing, and learn from them. But one day, after getting many complaints from the pottery makers and guardsmen and traders and soldiers in the village, Mona's mother told her that she wasn't to interfere with the grown-ups anymore, and that instead she could go play with the other children, or sit still and draw or work with clay. But Mona was always curious, and now, since she wasn't to be among the grown elation anymore, she decided to go exploring the forest that lay just outside of the village of Jinjay. She had many times been forbidden to enter the forest because it could be a dangerous place, but Mona was very curious. Of course she wasn't planning on going far into the forest, But then her eye caught sight of a white flufftail hopping through the tall grass, and Mona, curious as ever, gave chase. The flufftail ran away into the forest, and Mona followed, blind to where she was going, and interested only in catching the white flufftail so that she could keep it as a pet. But then, after a good while, the flufftail disappeared into a hole in the ground, leaving Mona alone in a small clearing, somewhere deep inside the forest. She was exhausted after running after the flufftail for so long, and as she looked around the clearing at the unfamiliar trees and flowers, she realized that she hadn't been paying attention to where she was going.
Oh no.
Not for the first time, her curiosity had gotten the better of her, but this time it was serious. Mona was too young to fly, and she had very little sense of direction, and chasing the white flufftail had made her dizzy and tired. It was getting darker, and Mona was all alone in the deep, dangerous forest, too sleepy and too scared to be able to go anywhere. Mona curled up with her wings wrapped around her under the leaves of a tree.
Oh no.
And began crying. Soon it got really dark, and somewhere, not far away, wolves started howling at the moon. Mona was so scared, she was petrified, but after a while her exhaustion got the better of her, and she fell asleep. She woke up when she heard a voice calling her from somewhere far above. Looking up at the starry sky, Mona saw a vision of the spirits of 5 tellers gazing down at her. "You have let your curiosity lead you astray," said one. "You are lost, and you deserve to be lost," said another. "Poor little girl," said a third. "We will help you home," said a fourth. "But remember this," said the 5th spirit. "We will lead you back to your village and to your mother only if you promise us one thing." "I promise," said Mona. "Whatever it is, I promise I will do it." "Very well," said the 1st spirit. "You will make the story of this night into your own tale, and you will call it the Tale of Stars." "It will be a tale to warn the curious to be careful," continued the 3rd spirit, "and to not let their curiosity get the better of them. And," said the 2nd spirit, "to remind the elation that the spirits of their tellers watch out for them when they most need it." And so the spirits of the 5 tellers guided Mona through the forest, and by dawn she was home. And Mona did tell her tale, the Tale of Stars, to everyone in the village, so that everyone would remember that the curious must be cautious, and that the spirits of the tellers are always watching. This was my tale, the Tale of Stars, and I told it in my own words as my teacher did to me.
That was a beautiful tale, Saina.
Thank you.
Bye-bye, Saina.
Okay.
Leaving again? I wish you could stay.
Me too, Saina, believe me.
Well, if you knew all 4 tales, I would stay longer, and you could tell me all 4 of them, because apparently I need to know all 4. Alright, let's save again. So I need to find out all 4 tales. Ugh. Here's another young elation woman. Let's see if this young elation woman can tell me any of the other tales. Or if they're
Be
just
careful,
gonna...
don't come too close. I'm almost done with this pot.
Who's that?
Sorry. Are you here to buy pottery? I didn't think traders were allowed up here.
No, I came to speak with your teller.
Really? I didn't know the teller spoke with anyone from the outside. You must be a very special girl.
Supposedly. My name's April, by the way.
Nima is my name. Nima of Ta'ama. The only elation village on Alace.
I like your pottery.
It's our craft. That and storytelling. But storytelling can't buy merchandise or food.
I know a lot of people who live by telling stories, although I guess that's kind of different.
They are lucky then. Not that I don't enjoy making pottery. It's good to feel the wet clay between my claws, to shape it into whatever I wish. It's almost like creating a new life, I think. I don't have a husband yet, so I haven't tried. Have you? Do you have a husband and children?
Neither, thank God. I don't think I'm ready for that yet.
I was 18 turnings this spring. I'm ready for a husband, but I've yet to court anyone who could make me soar on the winds. I think the men of Tom are dull and timid.
What about the guard on the road below the village? He's our age, isn't he?
Isom? He's quite pretty, and his wings are big, but I don't think he likes me. He never looks at me or talks to me.
That doesn't mean anything. He could just be shy.
Maybe you could talk to him, find out who he likes, but don't say I sent you.
I've got another
I can do
quest. I have
Thank
another
you.
quest. Alright, well, let's ask if you have a
Do you know one
story.
of the 4 tales of winds, stars, sea, and homecoming?
Did
I
you
had
know
to learn the
winds?
tale of homecoming. It took a
Homecoming.
long time, but I think I got it now. I'm better with pottery than I am with the tales, unfortunately. Do you want to hear it?
This is the tale
Please.
of homecoming.
Very well. This is the tale of homecoming, my tale, and I shall tell it in my own words, as told to me by my teacher, in her words, and by her teacher in turn. Moran was a handsome young Elation man with strong
Moran.
wings and a hardy beak. He lived below the white cliffs, where the water was salty and the fish plentiful. Moran was betrothed to Inara, the loveliest girl there ever was. She was fair and slender and tall, and her eyes were the clearest shade of blue. But Moran was hesitant to enter into union with Inara, to become her husband and to give her children. He would always come up with a new excuse for why they had to wait a little while longer. Now, Inara was skilled at pottery, but even more so with stories, and the teller of the village had many times asked Inara to be her apprentice, to learn all the tales, so that someday she could take over as the teller. Inara
Oh.
refused, knowing that
Okay.
if she did accept the teller's offer, she would never be able to marry Moran, because a teller cannot have a husband nor children of her own. Her refusal to become the teller's apprentice was unheard of, because who could refuse such an honor? But to Inara, love was more important. Her love for Moran was beyond honor, beyond reason. But despite Inara's love, Moran was still hesitant. And then one day he told Inara, "I am traveling on a pilgrimage to the far shores. I will be gone for some time, and while I am traveling, and in accordance with our traditions, I will be freed from our betrothal. Not until I come back will the bond between us be renewed." It was not unusual for a young Elation man at that time to go on a pilgrimage, and the bond between the betrothed would often be cut while he was away, to be formed again upon his return. But Inara was heartbroken, because she had thought that Moran would soon want to marry her. When Moran saw her tears, he said to her, "Do not weep. When I come back, I promise I will marry you. Just wait for me, and stay with your pots, to make the time pass quickly." And then Moran left on his pilgrimage to the far shores. Many years went by, and Moran had exciting adventures on the far shores. But by and by, he began to long for home, and for Inara, and now he had finally realized that he loved her, and that he wanted to marry her. But when he returned, he could not find Inara amongst the pot makers. He went to visit her family, and they told him that, after waiting for many years, Inara accepted the teller's offer of apprenticeship. And that when the teller left on the last wind during the previous winter, Inara herself became the new teller. Angry, Moran made his way to the teller's nest, and when he saw Inara, he said to her, "You promised me you would wait." But Inara did not say a single word in answer. She just turned around and lifted something wrapped in leaves from the cot behind her and gave it to Moran. Moran unwrapped the package, and inside he found an old pot, cracked and broken in two. "What is this pot?" he asked. "And why did you not wait for me like I asked you to?" And finally Inara spoke, and she said to Moran, "I made this pot for you, my dear Moran, when you left, because I wanted it to be my marriage gift to you. But when many, many years passed, I finally realized that you did not love me the way I loved you, and to live hoping otherwise would be death." "But I want to marry you," cried Moran. "I came back." But Inara just nodded at the broken pot in Moran's hands and said, "Like an old pot that is left without care, a heart may break in two. and a broken heart can never be mended. And so Inara turned away, never to speak with Moran again, and Moran's heart, like the pot that was left untended, broke in two, because absence makes a heart brittle. This was the tale of homecoming, my tale, and I told it in my own words as told to me by my teacher, and as I will tell it to my student when the time comes.
Thank you, Nemo.
Well, I'll remember that name. Moron. Moron. What a moron. Alright. That's 2 of the 4 tails I need. Now I need 2 more tails. 2 more tails. Tail of wind and the tail of... I don't know. I don't know what the other one I need is. Of something. I forget. I was supposed to talk to this person. Oh, double click, double click, double click. And double click on the talk icon.
Do you know one of the 4 tales of wind, stars, sea, and homecoming?
That works.
Mine is the tale of sea, human.
Oh no, he talks slow.
Would you mind telling it to me?
I would be happy to do so. This is the tale of sea, told in my own words, as it was told to me by my teacher in his words, and to him by his teacher in his words. This was a very, very long time ago, when the Elation were a strong people, and we could spend days riding the hot winds above the seas. We hunted fish then, and we were at war with the Merum, the wet-tails.
Yeah, Moron was a moron.
Acalis was one of the strongest warriors there was. His claws were sharp and long, his beak pointy, and his teeth strong. Acalis was admired by everyone in his clan, and because of this, he was cocky and arrogant. So one day, the teller of Acalis city asked him to perform a very important and very special duty, to bring a sacred jewel to the teller of an Elation town across the sea. This particular jewel was very important because it signified a union between the 2 towns, and it would benefit the people of both that it was delivered safely and promptly. Acalis grinned and told the teller that he would deliver the jewel both quickly and safely, and that she was not to worry. But the teller did worry, because Acalis was young and too sure of himself. But she wanted to test him, and to teach him that sharp claws, a pointy beak, and strong teeth are not all a warrior needs, that a warrior must also be wise and careful. So Acalis set out across the sea on his flight. It was on the 4th day that he spotted something in the water that caught his attention, and forgetting his duty and following his curiosity, Acalis dived towards the water to investigate. When he came closer, he saw that there were Merum in the water, foolishly hunting close to the surface, and Acalis saw an opportunity to again prove his might as a great warrior to his people, and to capture the fins of a few wet-tails. But this time, Acalis' arrogance got the better of him, because the Merum had set a trap. As he dived towards the Merum with his claws, a spear shot up from the water to hit him. Acalis struck the water and dropped the jewel he was carrying, and it was all he could do not to drown. Acalis was bleeding, and the Merum were grabbing onto his wings and his legs, but he fought bravely, and finally he managed to escape. But even though he now lived, he was dead inside, because the shame of losing the sacred jewel would always be with him. Acalis could not return to his village, because he had neglected his duty to his teller and to his people, and so he went away to a small island where he could be alone. to himself and his people, Acalus now became the Lost One. He who had been on a sacred mission but had failed in his arrogance. A year passed, and one day Acalus met with human traders from a ship that came close to his island. From the traders, Acalus heard speak of a hideous creature that lived in the sea, the Octowo. The Octowo was said to have a third eye, like a jewel, and that this eye pulled hapless sailors into its deadly eight-armed grasp. Acalus knew immediately that the Octowo's third eye had to be the jewel that he lost in the sea a year ago, and he now saw the opportunity to redeem himself. But elation were not used to water, and the thought of submerging himself in the cold, harsh ocean chilled Acalus to his heart. But he was the Lost One, and if in his death he could at the very least redeem himself, to his own heart then it would be worth it. So Acalus fashioned himself a spear, because in the water his claws and his beak would be too slow, and he flew out to where the Octowo was last seen. And then Acalus dived into the sea. The dark water closed in on him, and his wings and legs went numb. But still Acalus kept pushing down until he saw the lair of the Octowo. Spotting Acalus, the Octowo attacked, and Acalus saw the monster's third eye, his sacred jewel, shining bright in the darkness, and his heart was filled with a sense of duty and courage that he had never felt before. But as he began fighting the eight-armed monster, Acalus realized that if he were to fight like he usually did, he would not stand a chance. He would have to think differently. And so Acalus tricked the Octowo into following him through a tight chasm where the monster got stuck. And then he swam above it, and using his spear, tipped a rock on top of the Octowo. Swimming back down again, the Octowo was flailing helplessly. Now, almost out of air, Acalus took the sacred jewel from the Octowo's head and swam back up. Finally, Acalus could deliver the sacred jewel to the town across the sea, and upon returning to his village, he went to the teller, bowed his head, and said, "Forgive me, teller, for in my arrogance I thought I could do everything. But I could not, and I became the Lost One because of it." "You were lost," said the teller, "but you are no more. Because now you see the limits of your own strength, and you will know that a warrior must be careful and wise, in addition to being strong and fierce." This was the tale of C, and I told it in my own words, as told to me by my teacher.
Okay, I got that one. Oh, okay, so I need one more. I need the Tail of the Wind. Okay, alright, Tail of the Wind. Which I think maybe the guard who, at the beginning, he's the only one I think I have available to talk to, and I actually was supposed to talk to him.
So, Isam, that's your name, isn't it?
Yes, Isam of Tamar.
A good-looking guy like you must get a lot of attention from the girls, right?
Are you asking me for courtship?
Me? No. Wings don't do anything for me. No, I was just thinking, maybe you had your eye out for somebody special?
I'm without a mate. The women of Tamar are cold and unfriendly, and whenever I try to talk to one of them, she ignores me.
Huh. Even Nima?
Nima? No, she's too pretty for me. She won't appreciate my attention.
This is like high school. Trust me, Isam. You go talk to her one of these days, and I'm sure you'll find you have a lot in common. Just be yourself, okay?
You think so? Perhaps you are right. I will do as you say, Windbringer. Thank you.
Yay! Matchmaker April. At your service. Okay, I need to know the tale of the winds now, which I'm guessing he will know.
Do you know one of the 4 tales of winds, stars, sea, and homecoming?
Mine is the tale of winds, Windbringer. Do you wish to hear it?
Yes.
Very much.
I do.
Then I
It's
shall
gonna
tell
be
it.
long.
This is the tale of winds, my tale, and I pledge to tell it in my own words, as told in turn by my teacher. In the village of Karan, in the mountains of tall winds, there lived a young Alatian woman named Iwana. Iwana had one desire above all others, to soar higher and farther than anyone else.
Is this the story I think it
Her
is?
wings were no broader, nor her body sleeker than anyone else's. She pursued this foolish desire without rest. And as time passed, she did soar higher, and she did fly farther than the other young Elation in her village. And her name became known far and wide amongst the tribes of the mountains of tall winds. But still, Iwana was not happy. She was not happy because, in her vanity, even though she was a better flyer than almost everyone else, and to her eyes, she was still not good enough. She wanted to be so much better than anyone else that she would be remembered for all time as the best flyer amongst all the Elation. And so one day, Iwana decided to climb to the top of Mount Bakta'ana, the Tower of Light, and to soar from those giddy heights to the ends of the world. Her friends and her family pleaded with her not to, because every Elation knew that to soar from such heights was dangerous, that at such heights the air was thin and the winds treacherous. But Iwana would not listen, and on a cold and clear morning she climbed up the Tower of Light to the rock and the ice at the very top. From there she could see to the ends of the world. And it brought tears to her eyes to know that now, finally, she would be greater and better than any Elation before her. And so Iwana spread her wings and leaped off the mountain. Those who watched her from far below said that for a split moment Iwana soared, and she soared higher and farther than any Elation before or since. But then the treacherous winds caught a hold of her, and the thin air made her plummet towards the ground, and to fall to her death amongst the rocks at the base of the mountain. In her vanity, Iwana could not see beyond her desire to be the very best. And vanity always stands to fall.
That was the shortest story, I think, so
tale,
far.
and I told it in my own words, as told to me in turn by my teacher.
Alright, now I know all 4 of the stories. Alright, so now I need to go and find the answer these questions and see if I can answer them correctly. Well, let's talk to, do we want to talk to the pottery person and say we talked to the guy and said I think everything's gonna be okay. Well, let's try it just in case.
Hi, Nima.
Hi, April.
Bye, Nima.
Goodbye, April.
Hi, Nima. Bye, Nima. Nice. Alright, talk to the guard. Talking to the guard.
Are you ready for the questions now?
I guess.
Yes, ask me the questions.
In the Tale of Winds, which mountain did Iwana fall from in her vain attempt to fly
Oh
higher
man.
and further than anyone else.
These are more Mount Everest, Mount Kilimanjaro. Well, this one's okay. I could have answered these without getting any questions, but
Mount Bactaana, the Tower of Light.
That is correct. In the Tale of Stars, what did Mona see in the sky that helped her find her way home?
the four tellers, that one I know. Or five tellers.
The spirits of 5 tellers.
That is correct. In the Tale of Sea, what creature did the Lost One battle in his quest to recover the sacred jewel?
I said that one a lot. The Octowo. Octowo.
The Octawo?
That is correct. My final question to
He
you
seems
is
to be
this.
surprised when I get them
In the
correct.
Tale
That
of
is
Homecoming,
correct!
What was given to Moran by his teller when he returned from his pilgrimage?
A broken pot.
A broken pot, to teach him that absence may break a heart in two.
You have correctly answered all my questions, and so have proven your knowledge of the 4 tales. You are the Windbringer. The teller would see you presently.
That seems like a pretty weak test. Honestly. I mean, honestly. Anybody, if a human got here, they could just go around asking the question and getting the answers. Alright, let's go in the building. Alright, this is, I guess, is the teller, so let's save. Alright. Yep, the teller. I don't see anything else in here other than the teller. Let's talk to the teller.
Come closer, human.
Okay.
Closer. I cannot see your face. Closer still. Come sit here by me.
Closer. Closer.
There you are. You see, my eyes are not what they used to be. Ages ago, I could spot a ladybug crawling up a straw of grass from 15 tree lengths up. Now, I have a hard time seeing my supper. But my ears, balance be praised, my ears, they are as good as ever. I could hear you outside, learning the tales my children tell. You are a good listener and a fast learner.
They were interesting stories, and your people told them well.
That is what we do. The elation are the keepers of the tales, and I am their teller, the one who must know all the tales told since the day we came to this world.
How can you do that? How can you remember every story ever told?
The secret is to tell them often and to tell them in your own words, not the words of your ancestors.
Doesn't that mean that the stories change with every generation?
Yes, as all tales must. Change is important. Otherwise, the tales will have no meaning to us. They will just be words. And we do not care about the words. We care about what the words tell us.
Yeah, they do reuse a lot of the voice actors, but they have a lot of voices and a lot of words to say. So I recognize the voice actor from the Guard was definitely used before. It's like Skyrim. If you played Skyrim, so many reused voice actors.
How long have your people been telling stories?
Since the beginning, human. Since we came to this world a long, long time ago.
You're not from Earth? From Arcadia?
Not according to our tales. We came on a great wind before the divide, when the earth was one and humans had yet to learn of magic and science. But we were a different people then, and the tales we tell from that time are vague and incomplete. Like myths and legends, The younger elation pay little attention to these tales. Sometimes I worry they will be lost with me, these tales, and I am getting old, very old.
I came to you to find answers to some important questions.
Ask, and I will try my best to answer.
I need the other half of the disc, first off. That's one thing. Secondly, I'm supposed to reunite you with your other people in the sea. And thirdly, I don't know what else I need. Apparently, I've heard of an ancient god or dragon that lives beneath the sea.
Have you heard of an ancient god or dragon that lives beneath the sea?
Once, long ago, when my people lived in harmony with the Merim, there were stories of an old god worshipped by the Merim who resided deep in the darkest depths of the ocean. According to legend, the old god had once brought the Merim into their realm, into the ocean, and he was now sleeping, resting before the journey back.
Back where?
To a great ocean amongst the stars. When the time came, he would gather the Merim and bring them home with him, back to their world, to their ocean. Strangely enough, we have a similar tale. It is said that the great wind that brought us here will someday return to bring us back to a place where we can soar forever on warm winds.
Like heaven.
In a way, perhaps, but without the need for any of us to die. The great wind will just sweep us up and carry us away. Every evening before I go to sleep, I recite this tale to myself. It is a comforting one.
What do you know about the Dry kin?
The kin are numbered 4, or so our tales tell.
4.
2 in this world, 2 in the other. The mirror world. The white and the blue, the red and the green.
Do you know where they are?
No, the tales never say. The kin are elusive. They keep to themselves. I have never seen one myself, and I doubt any of my kind has. The tales do say that our past and our future are tied to the fate of the kin, but how I would not pretend to know. This is one tale that is yet to be told.
Do you know anything about the Guardian's realm?
This is human business. Would you not know more than I?
Your people are the keepers of the tales. You remember more than humankind has forgotten. Please, I need to hear what you know.
That is very little. The Guardian's realm is home to the Guardian in his tower. No one is permitted within except the Guardian who was, the Guardian who is, and the Guardian who will be. And of course, the Dryad kin, who were instrumental in its making.
Have you ever heard of the existence of a hidden entrance to his realm?
Oh, yes. Yes, I have heard tell of such a thing, though I would not know where it is. I gather that one of the kin may be able to tell you.
Thank you. I don't have any more questions.
I am glad I could help you with some answers.
Did that really help?
I'm the Windbringer.
I know you are. It's strange to me to hear those words spoken. I did not think they would be in my lifetime. But here you are, standing in front of me as real as the sky is blue.
I'm sorry I have to ask, but what is it that the Windbringer is supposed to do for you?
I did not expect you to walk in here and have all the answers, child. The balance has both blessed you and cursed you, and it has sent you here to do what it wills. The Windbringer is said to be the first sign of the great wind that will take us away from here. For a long time, the elation have lost the strength they used to have. Our bones have become weak, and our wings fragile. Where we used to be able to soar for days on strong winds, we are now using our legs to walk rather than fly. Why this is, we do not know.
10 yen.
You know of the reason for this?
I'm just guessing, but it makes sense. Go on.
The tales also say that the Windbringer will unite us with our past and end the age-old strife.
I know. You must make peace and be reunited with the Merum. You share a common ancestry.
I have always thought we did. The tales were too similar, the signs clear. But my people, they will have a difficult time understanding why and how this can be.
If you don't, both the Elation and the Merum will die out. When war broke out between your people and you were forced to move up into the mountains, it compromised a precarious symbiosis. A substance called Tanyan was abundant where the Merum and the Elation lived in close proximity. It brought fish and heat and light to both your people. But now, living up in the mountains, your way of life, your diet, your customs and habits, they've all changed. And that's probably the cause of your brittle bones and fragile wings.
Then we must make peace with the Merum and restore the balance between us, so as to strengthen us both and prepare us for the journey that will surely come soon. When our sitting is over, I will speak to my people, and I will elect one representative from the Elation to meet with the Merum in the place of your choosing to open a dialogue.
I guess it's time for you to talk to your people and for me to make arrangements with the Merum.
Where do you wish for our meeting to take place, Windbringer?
You want me to decide? Well, I know. Send your ambassador down to the ancient caves by the beach. Inside, there are remnants
I was
of an
thinking
old
I
Elation
was
settlement
thinking of
and a
that
Merum
place.
city. It's a good place for your two people to meet, don't you think?
Yes. And could you ask if they would bring their half of the stone?
The stone? You have the other half?
Ah, she does
We have
have
held onto it for centuries, knowing that someday it would be of use to the Windbringer.
I kind of have it.
It will, trust me.
Then we must make haste and arrangements. It is an important day, so let us not waste light. Go and wait for my ambassador in the caves.
Okay, this seems good. This seems like progress. Hopefully nothing happens.
It's amazing. This place is so beautiful. And the scent of sea and rock and mist. This scent is of home. This was home a long, long time ago, according to the tales. We lived in peace with the with the Merum back then.
Now you'll be able to live in peace again. And with the Tanyan bringing fish to your doorstep, you'll be able to eat well and restore strength to your bones. Soon you might even be able to soar on the winds for days like you used to do.
I hope you are right, Windbringer. And I hope that the Merum will see the sense in it too. They are coming, are they not?
They said they would. Hush, I hear something.
We are here, Waterstiller, as was promised.
Good. Now, as representatives of your respective peoples, you, the Queen of Amiram City, and you, guard to the Elation Teller, must fulfill the prophecy and join the two parts of the one stone.
We hope that our peoples may be joined again, Elation, and that we may live in peace and prosper.
As do we, Merum, and we pledge to do all we can for this to happen.
Ooh! Cutscene.
The stone is now whole, Windbringer.
Okay.
And the Elation and the Merum will once again be as one. You may take it with you.
Thank you. The both of you.
Come now, April, and we will take you to our sleeping god. May his wisdom guide you and lead you down the right path.
Alright, I got the stone. Okay, that's good. And now we're over here. Things are moving quickly right now. Ooh, this isn't... This looks unhealthy. I get to meet one of the Drakens. Okay. Well, let's read our journal entry that we got before we move on. The Marum and the Elation are well on the road to forging a lasting union, and I hope this will bring prosperity to them both. They've suffered enough as it is, and I'm happy I had a chance to help them come to terms with their past and to face the future together. Okay, April is getting a little sentimental here, but who can blame me? I worked hard to get them talking, damn it, so I deserve a little credit. At any rate, the journey continues, this time into the lair of the Marum, sleeping god. Unfortunately, the Elation weren't able to tell me as much as I would have liked, but at least I have another stone now. That makes 2. 2! That's 2 more stones, 4 more jewels, 4 more jewels. And I'm pretty certain this god, this Draken, will be able to help me out with some definite answers. I deserve that too. Alright. Alright, let's save. I feel like we're probably coming to the end of a chapter as well. Seems like... I don't think this is really a rock. Just a guess, it's not really a rock. It says large rock. I don't think it's a rock. I think it's
more like a shell than a rock. I don't think it's a rock. I think it's alive.
Exactly.
The sand is covering something.
All right. Let's move the sand. Ooh. What's that?
It's some kind of organic sensor.
Let's wave at it. Or poke it. Wave or poke it?
Hello? Is anybody in there?
We can talk
Spooky.
to it.
Well, I guess it's an invitation of sorts.
Wait. What's happening up here? Man, I'm going into orifices now. Ugh. Alright, let's go into this large orifice. It seems like swimming into orifices isn't the way to go, but...
There's air in here. And it's dry. I swear I'm never taking a bath again.
Circular protrusion.
That doesn't look like a natural protrusion. It's too big and round.
Yeah, it looks kind of like an eye.
I know you.
Open up. Yep, it's an eye.
Do not be afraid. I know what you are.
You do?
Yes. Yes. What would you hear? I do not like to be disturbed. I wish to be left alone. I wish to rest until the day of ascension.
I'm sorry to disturb you, but I need some answers.
Everyone needs answers. Everyone has questions. I am not the oracle. I cannot answer all your questions.
Well, I think some would be
I
helpful.
don't expect you to answer all of them, but I was hoping for an answer to at least some of them.
That's just what I just said.
Then ask and be gone.
I need to know about the jewels. I need to know about the stone discs. Oh, there's the jewel. Well, first,
What am I?
we'll ask, what am I? You know who I am.
Do you mean?
You said you know what I am. What am I?
You do not know. Then it is not I who should teach you about your heritage. You must make this discovery on your own.
Cryptic.
Listen, I'm tired. I'm wet. I'm at the bottom of the sea, and I'm breathing with the help of a polyp stuck in my esophagus. So just cut the Buddhist bullshit about a journey of self-discovery and answer my question. Please?
Your question has already been answered. That is all I will tell you. Your journey began with an answer. It is only now that you know the question.
Question being, what am I?
That's so not helpful. But thank you.
Okay, I'm looking for a
I'm
jewel.
looking for a jewel called the Dragon's Eye.
Yes, I have one such jewel.
Good. I need it.
I guess that's it.
Take it.
Okay.
Are you sure?
Take it. It is yours now.
Are you
It
sure?
is part.
Since when does April ask for permission?
Okay. Tell me if it hurts.
Yoink!
What is the day of Ascension?
The day when the kin return home. When my siblings come to me. And we rise toward the stars. For our journey back to our cradle. This is the day of Ascension.
Okay, so
So you're going back to wherever it is you came from?
okay, I see.
We will eventually, when everything is ready.
When what's ready?
I will not answer that question. It is not necessary for you to know.
I need to know where I can find the gateway to the Guardian's realm.
So you come to me.
They told me, well, they as in the few people who could tell me anything at all, they told me that if anyone would know, it'd be you.
I know. When the earth was divided, there was a doorway left open where the tower was built.
But it's moved, hasn't it? That spot. When Stark and Arcadia were created, that spot moved somewhere else.
Into the sky. Amongst the stars.
But where?
I knew you were coming. Your journey has not been a quiet one. Even down here, I could hear you. I speak with the Dark People.
Dark
They
people.
are my messengers. They have prepared
Oh, a map.
for you
Nice.
with the entrance you are looking for.
You knew I was coming and why? Then, okay, I know this is probably a futile question, but why didn't you send the Dark People to me earlier? You could have saved me a lot of time and hard work.
You are afraid of time and hard work.
No, but it's the principle of it, isn't it?
No, it is not. You had prophecies to fulfill. You had a purpose. Bringing my children together in preparation. This was important. And for that, I thank you.
You're welcome.
Now, I wish to sleep.
Alright, so I got 1 jewel, and I have 2 stone pieces.
The dark people have it. They will meet you. I will bring you to them.
What? Now?
Yes. Hold on.
Hold on. Whoa. Holy cow.
Sweet, merciful crap!
I suppose you're the dark people. Oh, I'm back. I'm okay. I got two diary entries, I think. No, I got one. I just did it a second time. The ancient dragon, the maroon sleeping god, was obtuse like most creatures I've met this past week, but at least he gave me one of the 4 jewels I need to complete the stone disc. And he's taking me to meet the dark people, and apparently they will give me a map of the stars, where the entrance to the Guardian's realm is now located. Amongst the stars. How the hell am I going to get up there? Apparently not from the lunar crossbow. I'll deal with that problem later on. For now, I'll just keep obsessing about what the dragon said about who I am, what I am. He said that my journey began with an answer, and it's only now that I know the question. What does that mean? I feel I should know that the answer is just right there in front of me, but I can't grasp it. I just don't know what he means, and it's really, really frustrating. All right, we're gonna save. We're not on a new chapter yet, which I'm kind of surprised. I kind of expected this to be a new chapter, but maybe it will happen when I talk to this guy.
The ship is enshrouded in a thick fog, very mystic-like.
Kind of looks like spider webs.
I can't see where we're going through that fog.
Okay, let's talk to this cloaked figure.
I can't see the face, but I think it's a man. A tall man wearing a dark cloak. He's one of the dark people, whatever they are. Thanks for taking me on board.
Who are you?
Oh, well, I thought you... I mean, didn't the old dragon... Well, I'm April Ryan, from Stark, and I guess you're a dark person.
But who are you?
I'm just a student. Not anybody special.
I'm the 13th Guardian.
Special. Who are you?
I'm the 13th Guardian, is who I am.
I'm not. I'm just... I'm the Windbringer. I'm the Water Stiller. I'm April Bondu Mbata of the Banda and the Venar Kangangla. I'm a shifter. I will someday become the 13th Guardian, the protector of the balance. And I'm April Ryan. This is who I am.
Yes, that is who you are. And you are a wave.
Whoa, here comes some other guy. Oh my gosh.
Why am I, a wave?
You have a purpose. You play an important part in the cosmos. A wave is someone who propels people and events toward change, towards the future.
Hey.
And That's what I do?
You are a wave. There are ripples from your passing, and they spread wide and far. Those ripples will never die down. The worlds will be changed by your journey.
You're telling me that everything I do affects the universe?
You cannot escape it. You are a wave.
The ancient dragon, the blue of the Drake kin, told me you had a map for me.
A map of stars, yes. It was made for you in our library, and given to me to hold. It is yours now. Keep it well. It is the only one.
Yoink!
I'm looking for an ancient stone given to you by the Sentinel, the Fathers.
You came for the stone. Of course we have it with us. Our ship would not have been chosen to meet you were it not for the stone we carry with us.
Everybody's just waiting around for me to show up, so that they can give me stuff. Who knew adventuring was going to be this easy?
It will not always be so easy. Of that I can assure you. But here is our stone. We entrusted to you.
That was easy.
As we were instructed to do when the Fathers first entrusted it to us.
Yoink!
Can this ship take me back to Marcuria? I mean, would you mind?
We will bring you to Marcuria henceforth. It will take the night, but we will be there at first light.
That's fine. Thanks a lot.
You are free to rest here, to sleep, while we travel. The flames will keep you warm, but do not move too far away. My brothers are not friendly with outsiders. They do not take kindly to intrusion.
I'll keep that in mind. I'm staying right here.
Good. Sleep.
What are the dark ones? They seem dark. Ah, here we go. Here's our new chapter. Chapter 9. Shadows. Alright, we've hit chapter 9. Oh.
Did you sleep?
Very comfortably, thanks. Where are we?
In the Marcuria harbor.
But there are barely any ships here.
I do not know why. We must leave you here. We have other business. Carry your wave into the future, April.
Whatever that means, I'll try. Where did all the ships go? They're gone. This can't be a good sign. I mean, duh. The city looks strangely quiet and deserted. And the sky, those are not ordinary clouds. They look more like smoke. What's going on here?
Well, first off, we destroyed one of them. We destroyed one of the ships. We let it crash. So we're on chapter 9 now. Okay, so let's do that. All right.
I know that sound.
What is that? I think this is bad.
Ah! Boogeyman!
And I know that vortex. Shit! Cortez must have found me, and just in the nick of time, too. God, that was close.
Oh, I'm back in
What
start.
caused that shift to open just in time? It has to be Cortez. Finally.
Or maybe it was
Hello?
me?
Anybody there?
Oh, okay. Now I know where that voice came from.
Who's there?
It's just me.
April. It's good to see you again.
Alright. So we got here. We got 2 new ones. How many weird and mysterious people are there in Arcadia? It seems for every normal person, and I mean in the broadest sense, there are 5 or 6 strange, obtuse, meandering creatures with a tendency to speak really slowly and say things like, "Who are you?" and "I see your path, April," and it's not an easy one, and "It is destiny." Like, hello, update your vocabulary already. Learn some new words, lighten up, wear plaid, whatever. That said, I kind of like these dark people. Scary, yes, and probably heavily into the goth scene. But they gave me exactly what I wanted. Star map and the 3rd piece of the stone disc, with a minimum of talk and no strings attached. They even brought me right back to Mercaria, where, alien or not, I can at least find my way around. If only the city didn't look so empty and dark. What's going on? Okay, and then this is about the chaos vortex. Wow, that chaos vortex popped up again. I guess again because I'd really hoped our first rendezvous was a dream, nothing but a dream, but hey, apparently not. So not only is it back, it looks like it's chasing me, and it's gotten a hell of a lot bigger. Now, some incredible stroke of luck, or more likely Cortez, a shift popped up in the nick of time and deposited me here in the cathedral. Convenient, a little freaky. And why wait so long to bring me back? Not that I haven't accomplished almost everything I need to accomplish in Arcadia, save for the 4th piece of the stone disc and the 2nd Arcadian Dragon's Eye Jewel. Come on, Cortez could have at least brought me back for a change of underwear at some point. Yeah, maybe I should pack a change of underwear. That wouldn't be a bad idea.
Father Raoul, where is Cortez? I thought he'd be here.
I haven't seen Cortez for a week, and it worries me. He usually stops by once every few days.
When did you last see Cortez?
It must have been, I think it was last Sunday. Exactly 1 week today. He's been gone longer than that before, but this time
What?
This time I have a feeling there's something wrong. I don't like that feeling.
Uh-oh. And we got another journal entry.
Is there anything you're not telling me, Father Raoul?
I don't know what you,
Yes, you do. You're no ordinary priest. You know about Stark and Arcadia, about the balance, and I'm sure you know a lot more about Cortez than you're willing to let on.
How did you...
I heard you and Cortez talking last Sunday, and it scares me. And pisses me off to think that you're using me, that you're keeping things from me. I thought for sure that I could trust Cortez, but as it turns out, I can't. I was hoping to confront him with this, but he's not around, and you're part of it too, aren't you?
April, you have to trust me when I tell you.
Sorry, I can't trust anybody anymore. There's so much at stake, and I don't know who to trust, Father. Please, tell me what you know.
I'm sorry, April. I mean, I'm sorry you don't feel like you can trust anyone anymore, and I'm sorry that I don't know more than I do. But I will try to answer your questions honestly and openly as much as I can.
A, do you have the stone disc? I mean,
Cortez?
What do you mean?
Do you know where the stone discs are?
The way people react
You know
when
where
I
the
mention his
jewels
name,
are.
the fact that he seems to have been alive for a very long time, and that he knows as much as he does. Who is he?
It's funny, but I've been asking that very same question myself many, many times. Who is this man? He's old, yes, and powerful. He has strong magic, but he rarely lets on exactly how strong he is. He prefers to be considered eccentric, crazy even. They are both excellent disguises.
You still haven't
You
answered
still
my
haven't
question.
answered my question about Cortez.
That's because I cannot answer. I just don't know. He found me when I first came here. You see, I'm not just a Catholic priest. I'm also a sentinel, a minstrel.
You're a minstrel?
Yes, do you find that strange?
How can you belong to two religions at the same time?
Belief in the balance and belief in God are not mutually exclusive. The Sentinel Order was founded on the basis of protecting the balance, not to worship a higher power. As long as our devotion to whatever God we believe in doesn't conflict with our duty to the balance, and vice versa, who is to say we can't work in the best interest of both?
I guess. I just always thought of the Sentinel as its own faith.
It is a faith, but a faith in something less than God, yet more than magic or the laws of nature. The balance was created by someone, was it not?
I don't know.
Nor do I. But I believe. I have faith. That's enough.
What did you mean when you said Cortez found you?
One day, he came to visit me here. He knew who I was, that I was a minstrel, and that I was devoted to restoring the balance as well as to my God. We soon became good friends. He was very worried about the imminent collapse of the balance, yet told me that he was waiting for someone special, someone who might be able to help us.
Me?
Yes.
Me.
He waited for a long time for you to show up, and when you did, it was hard for him trying to convince you that he wasn't crazy. I guess his disguise was too good. I don't know much more than that. Cortez tells me very little, only that you're the key to the survival of the balance. I can only assume that you're the new guardian?
That's what I've been told. Not by Cortez, of course.
No.
Good guess.
I understand your frustration, but I cannot help you any more than I have. If there's anything at all.
Thanks, Father. But you've done enough.
It feels like I've done nothing. But God be with you, and the balance too.
How did you become a Sentinel Minstrel?
The Sentinel are not numerous in Stark. Not yet. Not with the Vanguard, the Church of Voltec, keeping a watchful eye and striking down anyone who dares to proclaim their faith in the balance. But the Sentinel are here, and when they find someone who they believe will be sympathetic to their cause, they approach them. That's what happened to me.
They asked you to join?
No. They told me the truth. I was studying theology at the time, and I found scriptures that challenged conventional wisdoms, made me question the validity of my faith. But once I learned the truth about the balance and the Guardian and the ongoing war with the Vanguard, it became easier to believe in God again, because now things made sense. And so, in the end, I chose to become not only a priest, but a minstrel, and I don't regret my decision.
Have you ever been to Arcadia?
Have you ever been to Arcadia?
No, I'm not a shifter. I'm stuck here, unfortunately. I don't mind. I've been fortunate enough to read most of the scriptures of the balance, and that in itself is a rare privilege for a Starker like me.
I don't have any more questions right now.
If you do, please ask. I want to help, and that's the truth.
How are things here?
You mean in the cathedral?
No.
No, I mean here in Newport. How have things been going?
Nothing out of the ordinary. Why? Have you been away?
You could say that, yeah.
It's just been hot and humid, and is getting worse by the day. And apparently crime is on the rise. But what else is new?
I have to run, Father.
All right.
I hope to see you again soon, April. Please take care of yourself. And if you see Cortez, tell him to see me. Tell him that
that I've been worried.
All right, we got a few more new entries, I think. Okay, Father Raul tells me that Cortez hasn't been around for a whole week, not since I overheard the conversation between the two of them last Sunday. That's pretty scary. And it also means that whoever brought me back here, whoever helped me open a shift, it wasn't him. I think it was me. But maybe it was a dragon? Draken? Could have been a dragon. Wait, the dream I had a few nights ago, I remember distinctly. I saw Cortez trapped inside some machine. I thought it was just a nightmare. Could it be that what I was seeing was some kind of vision? It's not impossible. Where is he being kept? And who's behind it? Save money. It's something to do with the Vanguard. I need to get home and figure stuff out. Okay, well that gives me a direction. I need to get home. Okay, well let's go home then. Seems like our destination here. Home. How do we get out of here? Our destination is home. Alright. Do we have money? Has it been a week? If it's been a week, that means I need to buy a new pass, right? Nope, I guess not.
Sweet old ladies just ain't what they used to be.
Yeah, no. Looking at stuff. Nothing else to look at. Alright. I want to go home. I can go to the docks. I can go to Venice. I can go to Hope Street. We'll go to Hope Street. No, I was on Hope Street. Whoops, I want to go to Venice. That was dumb. I knew that. It was the picture that made it look like a kind of a
I really should go
cathedral.
home and change into something that doesn't make me look like a medieval restorationist.
Oh yeah, I forgot I had changed my clothes too. I have a feeling that I'm gonna have a run in with Zach, I'll bet. Oh, I don't want to go there. I don't want to go to the academy. That's not my home. I'm gonna go home, not to the academy. There's a lot of people outside for it being hot and humid and getting hotter every day. In my opinion. This would be home. Yeah. We can skip this. Just walking. Alright. Back to the home and see what happens. Probably people saying, "Where have you been, April?"
What's going on here?
April, run! Get out of here!
Why? What's the...
Run, April, now!
I wouldn't listen to her if I were you. Move over there. I said move.
Emma, who's this man? Tell me what's going on. Who are you? What do you want?
He's just following orders, Miss Ryan. He's just a servant.
Uh-oh.
My servant.
It's the Vanguard coming to get me.
I was hoping you would join our little party. You're a very difficult person to find, Miss Ryan. A very difficult person to find.
What are you doing to my friends?
If you cooperate, nothing. Nothing permanent, at any rate. But if you make this any harder than it has to be, I will have your friends shot. All of them.
What do you... Do I know you? I know you. I've seen your face somewhere.
My name is Halloway. Gordon Halloway. I work for Jacob McAllen, who I am certain you have heard of, yes. He runs the Church of Voltec, also known as the Vanguard. He has been insisting on meeting you, Miss Ryan. Of course, We were not sure who you were at first, but we knew we would find you in Venice. You did give us a run for our money, I must admit. Your shift a week ago today made it a lot easier, but then you decided to stay out of town for a while. Smart. Coming back, though, was rather stupid.
What do you want from me?
We want you, and what you carry with you. We have our connections in Arcadia. We know of your journey north. Good job on our friend Mr. Clax, by the way. Good job. Very impressive. Of course, not to mention the fine work you did on that Gribbler creature. She was not very cooperative. She just refused to listen to reason. But she was a twisted old girl, and we respected that. Unfortunately, we lost track of you once you set out to sea. The Tyrant are not very comfortable with water, and so there was no chance of sending anyone after you. However, with your good fortune and, shall we say, good breeding, I am certain you brought some valuable items back with you. I would expect no less from a bright and industrious girl such as yourself. So, give me what you have and let us be done with this nasty business. I will let your friends go, and then you and I will go on a little trip.
There's nothing I have that you could possibly want.
Leave that decision to me, Miss Ryan. Just hand it all over, and we can let these fine people return to their pathetic little lives. You have caused them enough pain, yes?
I haven't caused them any
But first,
pain.
We still need to teach you and your friends a lesson. Shoot that one.
Sweet, merciful crap!
What's going on?
Distraction. Oh, shoot. There's Zach.
Get out of my way, Zach.
Where are you going, April? Don't you know the game's up?
What game, Zach? They're trying to kill me. They just shot Emma.
Who did?
The agents, the Vanguard.
But they said they weren't really gonna hurt nobody. They were just gonna.
What do you mean? You spoke with them?
I knew it.
No, I mean, they were just gonna arrest you and.
You bastard! You sold me out. You killed Emma. Do you know that? You killed my best friend.
I didn't.
And now he's dead.
Zach, are you... Shit.
Yeah, at least that happened. Alright.
Open up.
Alright. Let's see if we can open another shift. We need another shift.
If you don't open, we'll break down the door.
No shift in here.
Let's do it. Take it down.
No shift. No. Window. Can I get out the window? No, I can close the window, but I don't want to close the window. Alright, they're trying to break down the door.
I'm not good at taking care of living things. This plant's doing just...
Look out the window. Use the rope.
Oh god, this is not gonna be fun, but I don't have a choice. Close your eyes, April!
Here we go.
Oh shit! Ah!
Ew. Gross. Ugh. I'm in the what is respectfully called water, I guess. And now it's dark. Alright, where are we at now? We're over here. Okay. Oh, we got this. Wait. Now we're... Oh, he's standing right there. So we can't obviously go that way. Or he will see us. I mean, we can try. The game won't...
Shit. Somebody's watching the entrance. There's no way I'm getting by without him seeing me. But there's no other way out of here either.
I think I'm gonna have to figure out how to open up a shift or something. Maybe, oh, we can use that. Maybe we can use the clock, the watch. Let's attempt to use the watch again. All right, we got the. Oh wait, where'd our thumbtack go? Oh no, our thumbtack's gone. Aw, man. Nope, that doesn't work. All right. What do we have? A blue jewel. Maybe we can use that. No. Anything we can actually use? Oh, we have our things. What do these do? Invisibility potion. Aha. We can use our invisibility potion. Perfect.
Who's there? I know somebody's there. I can hear you.
What's happening?
Probably just a sewer rat.
Sewer rat?
Well, we made it out of there.
I got my body back. That was a close call, though. If I'd been caught, I don't want to think about what would have happened.
Now, where do we want to go? We have a few options. Let's go to the cafe and see if maybe Charlie's there or something, and tell him to get out of the area. Because if Charlie is there, we want him to leave now. Because these guys are trying to kill us. So they made the Vanguard about as evil as they possibly could. So if there was ever a case of choosing sides, we obviously know which side to choose. Oh, shoot! There they are again! Oh no!
What's that? The mystery door. It's open.
Ooh.
I'm guessing... I'm pretty sure, actually. I'm not in Venice anymore. Now I know how Alice and Dorothy felt.
This is the narrator from the beginning of the game. This is the old woman from the beginning of the game here.
Welcome, April Ryan.
I won't ask how you know my name, but who are you?
The Lady Olvane is my name now.
And where am I?
Was she the previous guardian?
Place?
This is my home, the house of all worlds.
This is Arcadia? It looked like I passed through a shift, but it didn't feel... It felt different. Not like shifting.
It's similar to shifting, except that you did not pass through dreams, and you're not in Arcadia, nor in Stark. This place is between and everywhere. But don't worry, you are safe from your pursuers, for the moment.
Did you bring me here?
You brought yourself here. But yes, I opened a doorway for you.
Why?
Because that's how the story goes, April. You escape. You outrun your pursuers, and your journey continues. It's been written, and we cannot change that now.
Okay. There's pillows right there.
I appreciate your help, but I'm so tired of hearing about my destiny and about prophecies. I've lost a good friend today, and...
She's not dead.
What? What did you say?
Emma's not dead. She was hurt, but not killed.
Oh, thank God. Are you sure?
I'm quite certain. She is on her way to the hospital as we
What about
speak.
Zach?
But the others, Charlie, Fiona, they're angry at you. They blame you for Emma's pain and for not letting them in on the truth.
They should blame me. I brought it all to them. The violence, the chaos. I've hurt so many people since this all started. And yet, at the time, it all seemed justified.
It was. The fate of the many depend on the sacrifice of the few. Your sacrifice most of all. You've made so many, and you'll have to make many more before this is all over.
Will it ever be over?
Eventually. The pain won't go away, though. You'll keep that with you forever.
I don't know if I can go on. It's so hard.
Listen to me, April. You must go on. You must be brave. They all depend on you. And you can do it. You can get through this. Just remember what's important and what's not. Remember who your friends are and trust them. Let them help you.
I already did that, and look where it got them.
So, somebody gets hurt. That doesn't mean you can give up. I want you to go to Mercuria, to see for yourself how those who are not willing to surrender are holding up. You can learn from their courage.
I can't go there. I can't shift. People tell me I have this talent, but it's not true. If I can't use it, what good is it?
But you have used it twice already. April, child, you must learn to believe in yourself and your abilities. Use what you know, what you do best, to focus your magic.
What I do best? You mean painting?
If that's what you do best, then yes. Use that as a focal point. After a while, you won't even need that. But it's a beginning.
What about the other things I have to do? What about the Guardian?
The Vanguard are holding Adrian, the Guardian, captive.
Ah,
they still don't know where the entrance to the Guardian's realm is located.
Shouldn't I free Adrian immediately?
Go first to Mercuria. The doorway will bring you there. If you go straight back to Stark, the Vanguard will find you.
Thanks, Lady Alvane. I'm not going to ask you how you know everything you just told me, because I'm not sure I want to know.
Good luck on your journey ahead.
I want to know.
I will keep my fingers crossed for you.
Maybe I'll see you again.
Oh, I'm quite certain of that. Quite certain.
And so about Zach. What happens to Zach? Is he dead? I mean, I guess regardless, he got what was coming to him. Oh, that was a quick chapter. Whoa! Chapter 10, Rebirth. There's not much to do in that chapter. That was a use invisibility potion, Zach gets shot, run away, go in a door, done. That was a quick chapter. So now we're on chapter 10. I guess we went in, like, a few doors. We went in 3 doors. Alright. Okay, so we got here. We're at the inn. So, let's see if there's anything in the inn. I mean, it seems like
deserted, and from the looks of the place, I'd say they left in a hurry, too.
So what's going on here? Things seem to have hit the fan. Alright, we got a diary entry. Let's see what we got here. Holy crap, we have a lot. Okay, they shot Emma. They killed her, which we apparently know isn't true. God knows what they've done to Mickey and Fiona and Zach. I got him too, but I'm not gonna shred any tears over him. He sold us out, all of us, because of me. It's all my fault. I got them involved, my friend. It got Emma killed. Maybe the others too. I don't know what to do or how to feel. I'm so miserable. I hate myself. But at the same time, could I have done anything different? We were all caught up in whatever this is. This cosmic farce. Is it ever going to end? Maybe when I accept my destiny and give up everything to become guardian, maybe that's where it's going to end. And now I don't. No choice. Because if I give up now, Emma's death will mean nothing. I have to go on. I have to go on. Now more than ever. Sunday, August 6th, around midday, and my life was hanging by a thin thread this morning. If the Lady Alvain hadn't invited me to her home by way of what looked like a shift, I would have been captured and maybe killed by now. She also told me that Emma will be okay, and even though I can't be sure she's telling me the truth, I trust that she is. There was something about her, something so disconcertingly familiar, that I can't help but trust her implicitly. Not to mention the fact that she helped me out when I most needed it. It's really strange how she seemed to know about me, and it's so frustrating that she wouldn't tell me more. At least she brought me here to Mercuria, to see how people are holding up in the face of war, and I guess to complete the disc. I wonder who's stayed on. Tobias, maybe? Or Abnoxus? I don't think he'd leave without saying goodbye. And Brian. Can't forget Brian. I'll have to go visit them all one last time. Mercuria is completely deserted. It's strange how ghost-like the city feels. Now, how frightening a familiar sight can be when there's nobody around, when all you can hear is the wind and the sea. Where did they all go in such a hurry? The city has not been invaded. Everything looks the same as it did before. The Tyrene army must be close though. If nobody dared stay any longer, I'll have to hurry up and get things done before they get here. I don't know a lot about these Tyrene creatures, but from what I've been told, they're not particularly friendly. Okay, there we go. So I have a limited amount of places I can go. So it seems like I'm giving 3 places where there's probably going to be people. So I'm going to start here. Oh, and I can't go anywhere. I can go here, though. I can go here. I can look at this. So this looks like it's going to be relevant to something. I'm going to have to do something here. So I see a middle circle.
About 20 centimeters across and about 5 centimeters deep.
This might be where the disc goes.
It's a circular hollow about 20 centimeters across and about 5 centimeters deep. The dragon's mouth is pointing straight down at the middle of the floor.
This might be where the disc goes once I get it assembled. That might be what this is. So this is definitely relevant. I guess I can go downstairs. Oh, I didn't realize I had X turned off. All right. Let's talk to this guy. Am I gonna scare him?
So you're still here?
Eh? Oh, it's just you. If you have come to use the library, I'm afraid I must disappoint you. We're all very busy today.
Yes,
Very
like
busy
that.
indeed.
Don't worry, I didn't come by to do any reading today.
Good. With the Tyrant army approaching, we don't have much time.
Shouldn't you be leaving the city?
Leaving? No, I'm staying here with my fellow minstrel. The Enclave is our life and our home, and we're not letting the Vanguard and the Tyrant army drive us away.
but we will defend ourselves.
With what? Books?
We may look harmless, but don't judge a book by its cover. There are many of us who are skilled at magic. I can throw a pretty mean ball of fire myself. We even have swords and bows, and a few of us are well versed with deadly weaponry. So we won't be easily defeated, trust me.
Is Vestrum Tobias around?
Oh, goodness. You do not know? I'm sorry to have to tell you this, but Tobias, he's dead. Murdered.
No, by whom?
We don't know, but we suspect Vanguard agents, of course.
Aww.
In the chaos of the evacuation, the soldiers had their hands full making sure no one was trampled, and that looters were promptly apprehended. When we visited the temple after everyone had left, there were so many books and valuable artifacts we wanted to bring here for safekeeping. We found Tobias by the mules he loved so dearly. He'd been stabbed in the heart. And from the looks of it, he didn't resist much at all. He probably even knew his assailant.
Why Tobias? He was the kindest, gentlest man I've ever known. Always helpful, always ready to listen. I'll really miss him.
So will all of us. He was a great man, and a great Vestrum, and we will never see another like him. But unfortunately, there were many who disagreed with his views, and the Vanguard, well, they would be happy to see the end of him for good.
Another reason for doing everything we can to stop them. Good luck.
And to you, the same.
They are evil. Evil. Okay, well, I talked... Okay, you're blocking my way. Get out of my way. The auto pathfinding was not going around him. I had to, like, make my way around him. Well, so this, I think, is important. What for? I don't know. But I think the disc might go there. We've got the marketplace. We can go to where Tobias was killed. And see if there's any...
The doors are locked and bolted. I guess the Sentinel have decided...
Okay, we can go here. Maybe I need to deliver some more maps. Oh, take the cups
It's the
game.
traditional game of cups in which you stand...
I can yoink all the cups and everything at the market. I can loot! Loot! Well, that would be nice if I could get some maps. Maps would be useful. No looting for April. Which is kind of sad, because I think most of the games I play every time is a good time for looting. Alright, let's try here. This is,
Enter, honored guest, and I would have been with you presently.
Alright.
I'm glad to see you're okay, Abnaxus.
Should I not have been okay, April Ryan?
I wasn't sure. Everybody else has left town.
Yes, most everyone did. A war is coming.
Shouldn't you be leaving too, then?
Maybe Brian.
I am, after I see you again.
You shouldn't be putting yourself in danger for my sake, Abnaxus.
Then, for the sake of the balance, you will find 3 stones, yes?
I did, yeah. Just missing one now.
Here, this was the stone of the Venar entrusted to me. I was to take this to Marcuria.
Yes.
And there hold embassy until the
I got all 4
Kamala
stones.
come to take it from me.
Yoink!
You
all
had
right.
this the whole time? Why didn't you tell me before?
To have been carrying this on your journey will be too risky, April Ryan. You have it now. 4 stones to make one. Now my task is done, and the veil is upon me. There is only the present and the past now. Only those two, not the future. The veil is upon us all, April Ryan. I must leave for my people, to be with them in this time of darkness.
Thank you for your help, Obnaxus. I will miss you.
Alright, now we'll go see
you,
Brian.
April Ryan. May the balance bless you. May the balance bless and protect us all.
Alright, let's go try and find Brian and see if he has if he's there. I think his area was open. I think he had a last time I was at his place, he was gone. Alright, let's try him. Oh, he's there. He's there. Let's talk to him.
I figured you'd still be here, Brian.
April bloody Ryan. Well, what do you know? It's good to see you, girl. Now get the hell out of Marcuria before the shit hits the fan.
That's it? Is that all he has to say?
You're not leaving, are you, Mr. Westhouse?
I guess I'm not. I always was an idiot.
You're not an idiot, Mr. Westhouse. Brian, you're just fighting for something you believe in, something you care about.
I don't care a whittle about this bloody town.
I think you do. I think you care a lot, but you hate to admit it.
Yeah, well. I built this house with my own 2 hands, you know. First thing I ever did that I was proud of. Real proud of. I ain't about to leave it to those damn tyrant trolls waltzing in here under the pretense of defending their borders. It's the Vanguard holding their leash, be sure of that.
What are you gonna do when they get here?
I got an old gun locked up in the pantry. Enough bullets to take down at least 2 dozen of those goblins. I'm going down fighting, that's for sure.
You'll be fine, I'm sure of that. Just leave the bottle be until the victory party, okay?
Don't worry about that, girl. That's my last batch of real whiskey. All I got left now is bloody Marcurian wine. And believe me, you don't want to get drunk on that.
I believe you. Just take care of yourself, Brian. Take real good care.
And you, Miss Ryan. I'll be keeping my fingers crossed for you. And if you ever come back this way...
I promise to visit you, of course. Goodbye, Brian.
Alright, well that's that. I don't know what else to do now. What's this exit here? Wait, that's where I am. Oh, that gets me back to where I was. Okay. That's what that is. Well, where do I go now? I can't go back here.
No, it's all locked up.
Have I? Oh yeah, I have all 4 disc pieces. Duh. Duh, now I have all 4 disc pieces. Alright, so now all these disc pieces, I guess, will go in this little slot here. Oh no, I probably have to put them together first. No? Maybe not.
It's a circular hollow about 20 centimeters across and about 5 centimeters deep.
Are there? I didn't see it. I'm so not seeing where they go. Oh, okay, I see, right here. Okay, I gotcha. Yeah. Alright, we'll do this, and then we'll see what happens. Go here. I mean, it looks like I can only put them in a specific slot, so it doesn't look like that's going to be an issue. Because that one won't go in that slot. It'll only go in that slot.
I think something's gone wrong. It's a circular hollow about 20 centimeters across and about 5 centimeters
Do I
deep.
have to put the jewel in the center? One of the jewels? No? What else do I need to do? Put a jewel in the dragon thing? No? Click on the dragon head.
It looks like something's blocking the dragon's mouth from opening up completely. It looks like something's blocking the dragon's mouth from opening up completely.
Well, fix it then, April Ryan. Well, how do I make it so it can open up completely then?
It looks like something's blocking the dragon's mouth from opening up completely.
Oh, God. We haven't used Crow in such a long time.
It looks like something's blocking the dragon's mouth from opening up completely.
I need to use Crow more in order for that to become a little bit more obvious. Crow is not... It's hard to remember to use Crow. And plus, why would he even be here? I mean, logically, he shouldn't be here.
Don't tell me. You need help with something you can't get to.
Nice to see you, too. Why so cynical?
Because it seems like the only times you call me is when you need me to do something. It's never to say, "Hello, Crow, what have you been up to?" Or, "Hey, just wanted to let you know how much I love you."
Sorry. There's just so much on my mind I forget to treat my friends right.
Friend? I'm your friend. Whatever you need me to do, babe, I'm there.
Alright.
It looks like something's blocking the
Oh, we have to
dragon's
throw
mouth from
him.
opening
We
up
have to throw him at the thing.
Something's preventing that stone dragon's mouth from opening completely. Could you check it out?
That's it? Easy.
Just don't get zapped by whatever may happen. Wait, why is he leaving? Oh, he's up there. Okay.
Yeah, I see what's wrong here. When was the last time they cleaned this thing? There's there's pigeon crap all over it. Some of it's so old it's almost petrified.
Great.
Oh, that's what that... What? Okay.
No. That's disgusting. Nobody told me I was gonna be pecking pigeon crap when I joined up for this adventure.
Crow? Peck it off.
Yikes! I'm on fire!
Something's happening. Oh, the disc all melted and they're turning into one big disc. Okay, I see how this is working. What? And into the water below. Alright, well I better go get it. Run, run, April, run, run. Run, run, run. Run as quickly as your legs can take you. And get the disc. No, don't walk, run.
Not without taking a dive into the water, I won't.
Then take a dive in the water, April. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What do I need to do this? Do I need more crow? April's refusing to get the disc because she won't go into the water. At this point in time, when things are so dire. There's a wheel that drains the water somewhere. Oh, there it is. Okay. But still, just jump in the water, April. I mean, you can breathe it.
Stuck.
Oh man, it's stuck. How do I unstick it? Not with that, I don't think. The only one I have is... Oh, no, bind magic wouldn't do it. How do I unstick it? Maybe I can ask him to help me.
Excuse me.
Yes?
What's the rusty wheel downstairs for?
The wheel? Oh, yes, the wheel. That's used for draining the water out of the pool.
Do you know why the drainage wheel is stuck?
Goodness, it is. Why, yes, of course it is. We keep the sluices locked so that the pool is not drained by accident.
Could you unlock it for me?
Certainly. But why?
Because I need to drain the pool.
Goodness me, you do? Very well, I will unlock the sluices.
He does. He is helpful. Okay, that was nice. Okay. Yeah, I'm a little bit annoyed that she's not. This puzzle is annoying to me because she should go into the water, really. I mean, we're talking about a situation where we need to deal with something quickly, and she's like, nah, I don't want to go into the water. Meh, I can't dive for it. That would be bad. Oh well. Okay, the disc is around here somewhere. There it is. Pick it up. Alright, I got the disc. Alright. That was my goal. That was my goal for... That was my...